What's going on, guys? Mr. Brood here. Today is the last part of the top 4 decks of this season series. In recommending them, I have tested each of them to over 3000 honor. So at the very least, you guys shouldn't get tripped up by the bots that just spam Unbound units. I know they can be very annoying. I wish they could just remove or reduce the amount of bots that's in the PvP currently. Anyway, as the map changes through the season, some of the decks will need a bit of tweaking to ensure they're still competitive. I will be posting updated versions of these decks when the time comes. The final deck in this video is going to be the Tirion deck. Originally, I had Abomination and Frost Shaman to try and make a very heavy beatdown deck with a lot of healing that can potentially win a lot of games in just one push. But this map now has 3 pathways, so it's very hard to defend against the much faster cycle decks, as well as all the Unbound unit bots. So instead, I've got Warsong Rider here as a win condition. It pairs quite well with the Huntress, who has similar run speed. Bandits are great to get chests and also for defense. They're very underrated for defense. The stun can often buy you much needed valuable time. The Quilboar can also get chests and is a great tank for the Rider and Huntress. I have it in a few of my other decks as well. If you haven't seen the previous parts, the links are down in the description. A lot of the games in this video were quite short, surprisingly, so I managed to fit in more games than usual in this video. Let's jump into it. We're in a game against this bot, so typically they have the same units, which is Worgen, Quilboar, and Safe Pilot. The right starting move will be to cycle our cheaper units to get the chest and get the lanes. Okay, in this case, it's just going to go like this. It's important to place your Huntress at the back of your deploy zone so it doesn't get sniped. In this case, I'm able to defend 2 of his units with the Huntress, and so we can put our Rider down for a counter push. In this case, the stealth bandits are really handy. You'll have to take a hit from the Worgen, but after that, you should be able to stun and kill him. The key to beating these Unbound spam decks is to ignore the Quilboar first and then deal with the other units. As you can see, it's a real quick win. Sometimes you can have a bad cycle and lose, but majority of the time, if you know what to preempt for. So in this case, the Tirion should always be used to tank the Maive or the Worgen, and then the Quilboar along with Safety Pilot. If you need to, you can always Polymorph and then Arcane them. It's not too bad of a trade. I think it's a 5 for 5 trade off the top of my head. When you get a chance, if you find yourself able to defend for cheaper, you can then go in with a Rider. Most of the time, they don't defend the Rider, and yeah, if you can pair it with a Quilboar, it pretty much will take the tower. The Huntress is good in this case to clear up the ropes, but the Worgen, you can use Tirion or the Quilboar to tank the first hit. After that, it's not too tank, and the tower will clean it up quite nicely. The hero as well, there's a few response options. You can use Tirion or you can use Polymorph in this case, followed with Arcane if you're desperate. In this case, it didn't matter too much because we were on his tower anyway. Okay, we're up against our good friend Ryan. I'm convinced he's not a bot. His rank's gone up, his level's also gone up, so he's definitely not a bot. I don't know if I can beat him with this deck. Again, his levels are really high. I have one. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, I think we might have just lost. I'm supposed to send my Rider on the other lane. Okay. I think I'll just avoid it. So I'll have to cycle back to our stun boys. Together with our Huntress, we can take out his push. I don't know how we're gonna kill his ogre, so I think I'll just tank it with my Quilboar. He's really heavy with his decks, so our only hope is to get all the lane control and the chests, and then eventually over, I suppose, just have a gold advantage. I think we're lagging. I don't know if he's lagging or I'm lagging. Okay, the screen just froze. I think he might have been lagging. Okay, nope, he just came out. I'm just gonna kill this Huntress. Oh, I think I just killed his Batrider as well. Good Arcane spell value, and we've got more troops coming. So I don't know if it's because of the lag. He wasn't really putting troops down, but I was also quite ahead in terms of lane control and gold. Okay, this is a bot, so it'll be pretty straightforward unless I have a super bad cycle. Yeah, it has the exact same play each time. It starts with a Griffin and his hero. And then once the hero gets close, he'll start spamming his Unbound units. So we've got our cycle ready for his spam. So you use the Tirion to tank his Worgen, ignore the Quilboar, and then use the Huntress to take out his skeleton. I don't know why the Tirion didn't heal me up. I'm supposed to get healed up. I don't know, my Huntress shouldn't have died. Okay, well, I'm going to just polymorph this. Okay, it looks like it's not gonna kill him in time, so I have to... Okay, I think I'll just kill this as well. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. We do have one lane, so I'm going to try to get some gold. Usually this AI doesn't go down mid, so I'll just gladly take all the gold. Alright, he's ready to spam. I think this time I'll just put my Huntress out of the blizzard range. And yep, I'll just polymorph this whole... still walked in there. Hopefully the Tirion heals him up. Yep, good. Okay, I need to really push now, because next one I might not be able to win. Okay. Trying to get my Quilboar. Good, good. Do the tanking. Come on. Come on now. Show us some DPS. Alright, this should be okay. His Blizzard's not going to be enough, I think. Okay. Alright. That's how you win against the AI. Just be patient. We have a match. I actually versed this guy last game and thought he was a bot, but I don't think he is. So he is spamming me with the typical bot style of play, I have to say. So we're gonna play this out and see how it is. There is a different, he does have a different deck composition, which you guys will see. He's got sappers, they're coming this way. We should be okay. I just need to time it right with our Polymorph, and we should be able to tank this. For the most part, the units, except for Sappers and Worgen, everything else, and Safe Pilot, everything else is pretty low damage, so I sort of can just ignore it. Okay, well, there you go. He's not really playing defense. Okay, we have a mirror match against another Tirion. We actually versed this guy before, so he knows our deck, and we're going to know his as well. He's playing quite aggressive, I have to say, thinking that he knows what we're running. That's very interesting. We surprised him with Polymorph the last game, so I don't think we're going to be able to do that again. So he's all about stacking Tirions. It's quite interesting, this strategy. Unless he changed up his deck, we're gonna have an advantage with our Polymorph. I'm gonna ignore this, and I'm gonna try to stack my Huntress instead. So he needs to, okay, so he's committed quite a lot on defense. I'm gonna see if I can get a Polymorph in, which I will. We don't need a lot of Tirions. We do need it more DPS, so in this case, the one Tirion will be enough to heal up a lot of our troops. The double Huntress is quite deadly. We need to keep our Tirion alive. Nope. Okay. Didn't get kept alive. That's okay. Alright. Pretty even game so far. He does have better lane control. I might decide to support this lane. Oh no. I'm gonna try to get the chest. That's really important. So he's putting it all into killing my Tirion there. I'm gonna need a nice Polymorph to wipe out his troops. Goodness, okay. How have I not got that chest still? Alright, we lost that chest. That's unbelievable. I thought we were within the range. Looks like we're probably gonna lose this one. Just on that exchange. Unless we can somehow get a nice Polymorph in. Yeah, I mean, he's stacking his troops. I mean, I suppose it's good in some ways. Because we can definitely get a nice Polymorph in here. And we'll just get our Arcane with our Huntress doing the clearing. Okay, well protected. That's a really good value spell exchange. Cycle back to our Tirion, and hopefully we can take out his... okay, it's going the wrong way, but it's okay. We are still in it, although we need to somehow get some gold. I mean, we can't stay on defense forever. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some lane control back. Wow, his Tyrion's really high level right now. Okay, we're gonna need some real magic here. If we manage to go to overtime, we can do some spells. I don't think he has... Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of spells. His torrent's quite annoying though. He does dash a lot. Yeah, which would be a problem. We can try to sneak a rider in to the top lane just to make him play something. We do need to watch out. He's got 3 Tyrions on the map. I don't think we can survive this, to be honest. But he seemed to struggle killing our Tyrion as well. Alright, this is where we spell cycle. Let's go! And we got this. How do we come back from that? He had like 3 or 4 Tyrions on the map. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!